Now, I would like to introduce a man known more by his last name than his first name, Akash Boba, your class speaker, ladies and gentlemen.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. Back in June of 2017, sitting amongst a crowd of teary-eyed 8th graders, I was listening to the soundtrack of Harry Styles' hit single, Sign of the Times, reminiscing my days at Grover, but also anxious for the pirate life ahead. Well, the choice of music at that 8th grade banquet held little meaning to me back then when 2021 seemed oh so far. The lyrics hold a much different meaning to us now. To celebrate this day, graduation for the class of 2021, without bringing up the sign of the times, would be a disservice to the High School South students, faculty, and families who have persevered in the face of adversity. From unthinkable loss fueled by a pandemic to civil unrest sparked by the death of George Floyd to unprecedented division sowed by a divisive election, this last year has undoubtedly been painful and difficult for us as pirates and for our nation at large. For me to tell all of you to go off and embrace the world in stride, given these circumstances, would be for me to ignore the nuance that we as a society need now more than ever before. And so with that said, I have two simple pieces of advice for us, the class of 2021. Number one, appreciate the complexity in life. We live in a society where simplicity reigns supreme, where 30-second TikToks and 280-character tweets come to define our identities. It's this increasing willingness to simplify even the most complex narratives into sensational tidbits that perpetuates misinformation and in the process divides the communities, families, and relationships we cherish. So what's the solution? Unlike the problem, it's just a bit simpler. Seek discomfort. If there's anything South has taught us over these last 4 years, it's that the answer is we demand discomfort. From solving polynomials in Algebra 2 to breaking down Jacksonian democracy in APUSH, our quest for an understanding was often complex and difficult, challenging us as pirates to think past the superficial. It's in an application of these very principles that we must embrace a mindset of informed skepticism, where we as pirates and as individuals can develop our own authentic worldviews by embracing new perspectives with an open mind and questioning all that we don't quite understand. Number two, embrace risks. As Lin-Manuel Miranda playing Hamilton succinctly puts it, when you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. Over this last year, many of us have come at a crossroads between action and inaction, between accepting the status quo and breaking out of the quotidian. It's a matter of fact that our society is incredibly flawed. And so what we need are problem solvers. Problem solvers who are willing to step out of their comfort zone, to take initiative and enact change. Over these last 12 months alone, we've seen members of our South community take a stand. Whether through supporting healthcare workers with mass donations, ensuring accountability in anti-racist policymaking with the WWP, POC, or even by standing by the sports and activities you're passionate for with the Let Them Play movement. Pirates, we are those problem solvers. The problem solvers who embrace the nuances in life and continue to put our skin in the game. So class of 2021, now it's our turn to change the sign of the times. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021. I'd now like to introduce a close friend and our class valedictorian, Daphne Howe.